Hi, good morning children. So far we have seen Introduction to Chemistry, Common Laboratory Apparatus and Equipments, third chapter Matter, fourth one is Element, Compound, Symbols and Formulae, and fifth chapter Pure Substances and Mixtures, Separation of Mixtures. In this, what does it mean by pure substances? Pure substances are either element or compounds have definite set of property. If you are giving example of water to compound, both are hydrogen and oxygen are in gaseous state, and they have a definite set of property that water will flow from one place to other one, and it is in liquid form, and it is colorless, tasteless. These are all the definite set of property wherever we see the water, isn't it? Then when we say the substances, we should know the basic things, elements. Two or more atoms are smaller particle of smallest grade of the element. Two or more atoms together form element. If it is same substances, we are saying that as element. That may be copper, that may be aluminium, gold, mercury, whatever that is. Same particle, same atom combined with the other same kind forms element. Two or more element combined to form compound. Then in that smallest grade one is molecule. Compound, smallest that is smallest particle or atom. Atoms combined to form molecule. Molecule combined to form element. If it is same group, that is element. When it combined with other things, it forms a compound. Compounds are similar in every aspect, as we have said for water. Two hydrogen and oxygen, that will be in same gaseous state, and that shows the same property. Water shows the same property as colorless, tasteless, and flow from one liquid and have the property of flowing. So then if we are saying milk, air, bronze. Bronze is the composition of aluminium, manganese, nickel, zinc and tin. 12 to 12.5% tin is bronze. So these are all milk, air, bronze, sugar and water, salt and water, salt and iron fillings, the petrol and petrol are all examples of mixtures. If we ask mixtures, we can write sugar and water solution, because in sugar solution we can know the taste of sugar. Salt and water solution, we can know the taste of salt. In this salt and iron fillings, we can easily find out the salt and iron by visibly we can see this. And petrol are all example of mixtures. Difference between compounds and mixtures: compounds will be in the definite proportion, mixtures will not be in definite proportion, and mixtures can be separated physically, and it will show the exist their individual property. Understood? Then mixtures, two or more components mixed in any ratio, and it will not be having any formula. No change in volume, no change in mass. Energy is neither needed or nor produced. Mixture is impure substance. Mixture is impure substance. Then in this, when we say about mixture, we should know homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means uniformly distributed. Whatever that is, if we add 1 spoon of sugar in the 1 glass of water, it will be uniformly distributed, and throughout that we can see only one layer. It is known as homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous, not uniformly distributed. The example, water and oil solution. For example, these are all miscible water and sugar solute. It is looking as a one single solution. So it is miscible, homogeneous. Or any juice with water, a homogeneous mixture. It is immiscible or heterogeneous mixture, water and oil. Water and oil is a immiscible liquid. When we say about element, when the mixture of homogeneous mixture of metals can form alloys. Homogeneous mixture of alloys or homogeneous mixture of metals with sometimes non-metals too. And salt and sand can be separated by solvent. Salt and sand can be separated by solvent extraction method, whereas one of the solid component is soluble in liquid. How to separate salt and sand? By extraction method. That means salt will be completely dissolved in water, so sand will be in the water sediment as a sedimentation, and it can be extracted. We can separate a salt separately, and by evaporating we can get the crystals of salt. Then coagulation or loading. Coagulation in the sense by adding alum. Alum is a chemical mixture dissolved. It can be as an antiseptic. Before it has arrived, before ointment has arrived in olden days, the alum was using as an antiseptic one, and it is a chemical. By mixing this with water, the dust particles will form clusters. Dust particles will form as clusters, and that will be settling down. Heavier particles will be settling down as sedimentation, and the clear water can be separated out. It is called coagulation or loading. Centrifugation method is used to separate solids from liquid. For example, churning of buttermilk. Where mixture is homogeneous. When the mixture is homogeneous and solid can be separated by the centrifugation method. Example, churning of buttermilk. When we are churning the buttermilk, that butter will be float on the upper surface of the buttermilk. So it is known as centrifugation method. Then loading, the process of adding chemical substance to suspend the solid particles down is known as loading. Understood? Then review. Element is made up of atoms of same kind. Molecules of a compound are similar in every aspect. Mixtures will not be in definite ratio and will not be having any formula. No change in volume, no change in mass. Energy is neither needed nor produced. Mixture is impure substance. Then compound is a mixture mixed in fixed ratio. Compound is two or more components mixed in fixed ratio. Then homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture uniformly distributed throughout the volume. Heterogeneous mixture not uniformly distributed throughout its volume. Milk is emulsion, but this mixture cannot be separated. But water and oil get separated. Alloys. What does it mean by alloys? Alloys are homogeneous mixture of metal and non-metal. Metal and metal, or metal and non-metal. Then salt and sand can be separated by solvent extraction method, where one of the solid component is soluble. Salt will be soluble. Then coagulation or loading, by adding alum, the impure particles will form cluster, and this is heavier particles will be settling down as sedimentation, and pure liquid will be separated out. Centrifugation, when solid in the homogeneous mixture to separate solid. For example, butter from buttermilk, butter from curd we can say. Then loading, the process of adding chemical substances to help suspended the solid particle is known as loading. Then we'll see assessment part. In this, select homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture from the following. Given question has been given. In this, we should find out which is homogeneous mixture, which is heterogeneous. Homogeneous means we can see as a single liquid. Heterogeneous, we can see the layers of the liquid, immiscible liquid. So, salt solution is the homogeneous. Petrol and water will be heterogeneous. Sand and charcoal will be the heterogeneous. We can see sand separately, charcoal will be floating up as it is the lighter than the sand particle. Then alcohol and water will be the dissolved one, homogeneous. Alcohol and water homogeneous. Air dissolved in water is homogeneous because we are getting beverage, that is cool drinks we are getting, air dissolved in water, cool drinks we are getting. Then sea water is a homogeneous, as a single liquid only, single liquid, homogeneous liquid. Then fruit juices or homogeneous mixture. Mist brass, mist is a heterogeneous and brass is the homogeneous one. Okay. Then define the following. These are all we have to give the definition of this. Pure substances. Pure substances is either element or compound. It can be as element or sometimes it may be combination. It contains the same kind of atom or molecule and has a definite set of physical and chemical property. That is pure substance. Impure substance is a substance in which some other substances are also present in smaller or larger amount is called impure substances. Mixture or impure substances. Example, air is a mixture. Then alloy. Alloy, homogeneous solid mixture of two or more metals or non-metal is called alloy. Then solution. What is solution? Homogeneous mixture of water and a substance soluble in it called solution. This water which is making them to solution is known as solvent, and which is mixing up in that. For example, sugar in water. Sugar is solute, water is solvent. Sugar and water, that is solute and solvent makes solution. You should know. Okay, solute and solvent make solution. Then this, when we talk about solution, it will be heterogeneous mixture, homogeneous mixture. Mixture in which components not uniformly distributed is heterogeneous. Which are uniformly distributed is known as homogeneous mixture. Then give reason. Why do sugar and water retain in the individual properties in a sugar solution? Because sugar solution is a mixture. Mixture has not any specific set of properties. So, and they show the properties of individual components. Okay. Then petrol and water forms heterogeneous mixture. Why do petrol and water form heterogeneous mixture? This is, petrol is lighter than water particle, so it floats on that. It cannot be mixed up together. So these constituents can be seen separately or not uniformly distributed throughout its volume. Okay, if the densities are same, it can be mingled with each other. As the densities are not same, it will not be mixing up to each other and it forms immiscible liquid. Understood? Then, why sulfur does dissolve when carbon disulfide is added to mixture of iron and sulfur, but not when it is added to iron sulfide. Sulfur has the property to mingle with the carbon disulfide. Okay, but iron will not be mixed up with the carbon disulfide. When it is heating up iron and sulfur, it becomes iron sulfide, and it does not exist the separate, do not exit separately their property and lose their individual property. Understood? Then give 2 examples for each of the following type of mixture. Solid makes a we have to give example solid and solid. Solid and solid, sand and sugar we can give, or sand and iron filling we can give. And solid and liquid, we can give salt and water, charcoal and water, even sugar and water we can write. Then liquid and gas, Coca-Cola mist and water. Gas and gas, helium and hydrogen in balloon, or gas and gas. Or perfume and air. Perfumes spread in air so that we can smell. Even then at a distance they are using perfume. So that is gas and gas. Then name the components present in the following mixture. Brass. How do these make? These are all alloys, and this brass and bronze are alloys, and we are writing the components of that brass. Copper and zinc. Duralium is aluminium, copper with little manganese and magnesium. Tap water, air and dissolved salts. Bronze, copper, tin and zinc. Crude petroleum oil, petrol, kerosene, diesel, LPG, liquid petroleum gas, mixed with salt, water and earth particles. And one more question. Name the process by which components of the following mixtures can be separated. Powdered glass and sugar can be separated by filtration, because sugar can be dissolved easily in water and we will be separating out, and this powdered glass can be separated by filtration method. Residue will be on the filter paper. Then chalk powder and iron filings, magnetic separation. Magnetic separation with the help of magnet, iron fillings can be taken out and chalk powder will be left out on the paper. Then chaff and grain will be winnowing method. When we are winnowing, that lighter particles, the chaffs will be lighter and that will be going out. Heavier grains will be on the heaps. Then salt and water. How to separate salt and water? By evaporation method. It is by naturally it's happening. The sea water, if we are see on the beach side, we can see on the shore they will be having a pits to collect sea water to evaporate that, and it will be evaporated the water and salt crystals will be lying down, can be left behind. And wheat and sugar, if it is wheat and sugar by evaporation method, wheat sugar put in the beaker, sugar dissolved, mixture is passed through the strainer, separated and dried. Sugar is obtained by the evaporating the sugar solution. Then sand and camphor, sublimation method. What is sublimation method? Solid to gaseous state. Camphor will be from solid state to gaseous state evaporated, and sand can be separated out. Sugar and water crystallization. Pure sugar is obtained from its solution in water by the process of crystallization. First sugar solution is heated, evaporate water, then very less water will be left in the solution. It is cooled. On cooling solution will be separating out the crystals of sugar. Till this we complete the lesson, pure substances, mixtures and separation of mixtures. Next lesson, air and atmosphere, we'll see. Thank you.